Welcome to a captivating journey through time as we delve into the mists of ancient Japan. Our exploration takes us back to a period shrouded in both legend and historical intrigue. Imagine a world where mighty volcanoes pierce the clouds, their slopes cloaked in verdant forests. Picture a land where crystal-clear rivers wind through fertile plains. This is Japan in its infancy, a land of mystery and wonder. The foundations of Japanese culture were laid by emperors, warriors, priests, and poets. Myths intertwined with reality, creating a rich tapestry of stories. Join us as we uncover the mysteries of ancient Japan. Our tale commences with the legendary Emperor Jimmu, the first emperor of Japan. Legend has it that Jimmu, a descendant of the sun goddess Amaterasu, led his people eastward to establish a unified realm. Jimmu's reign, dated to 660 BC, marks the beginning of a lineage that continues to this day. His story, woven into Japanese identity, continues to inspire awe and reverence. It marks the emergence of a unified state, transitioning from disparate tribes to a nation. During this early period, Japan was a patchwork of territories ruled by powerful clans known as Uji. These clans, each with distinct customs and beliefs, formed the bedrock of early Japanese society. At the heart of each Uji lay a web of loyalties, alliances, and rivalries. Imagine fortified villages and imposing longhouses, each the seat of a powerful clan. Clan leaders, surrounded by loyal warriors, strategized their next move in the game of power. The Yamato clan would eventually rise to prominence, shaping the fate of the nation. The Uji system played a crucial role in shaping early Japanese history. Central to Emperor Jimmu's narrative is his divine lineage, tracing back to the sun goddess, Amaterasu. This divine connection legitimized Jimmu's reign, intertwining the imperial line with the heavens. Amaterasu, the sun goddess, is revered as the progenitor of the Japanese imperial line. Her descent brought light and order, establishing the divine mandate for her descendants. Jimmu inherited this sacred legacy, his birthright intertwined with the nation's destiny. Section 2. The Journey East, Unifying a Nation. Jimmu Tenno's journey eastward unified a fragmented land under his banner. Departing from Kyushu, Jimmu led his followers on a treacherous expedition. Their journey, fraught with challenges, forged unity and laid the foundation for a nation. Warriors, clad in armor, navigated dense forests, their path lit by torches. Scaling mountain passes, their determination was unwavering. This was a pilgrimage to fulfill a divine mandate and establish a unified realm. Jimmu's leadership and loyalty of his followers culminated in the establishment of Yamato Province. The sacred treasures, symbols of imperial authority. Integral to Jimmu's reign are the three sacred treasures: the Kusanagi sword, the Yata no Kagami mirror, and the Yasakani no Magatama jewel. These artifacts represent valor, wisdom, and benevolence, legitimizing the emperor's rule. Section 4. A legacy forged in myth and history. Emperor Jimmu's story, passed down through generations, blends myth and history. It reflects the evolving beliefs and aspirations of the Japanese people. His reign symbolizes the emergence of a unified national identity. This unity laid the groundwork for a distinct Japanese culture. Jimmu's legacy continues to shape Japanese society and their worldview. His reign, a blend of myth and history, reminds us of the power of belief. The formation of the Uji system marks a fundamental chapter in the early history of Japan. Powerful clans laid the groundwork for complex societal and political structures. Uji refers to clans controlling regions, each led by a patriarchal head. Clans had their own rituals, beliefs, and hierarchical structures. Each Uji claimed a divine ancestor, reinforcing the leader's authority. This belief maintained social cohesion and clan loyalty. The Uji system fostered identity and loyalty amid power struggles. The societal structure within each Uji was intricate and well-defined. Clan leaders held both political and religious authority. Below them were noble families, warriors, and commoners. This hierarchy ensured stability and efficient governance. Leaders conducted rituals to honor divine ancestors for prosperity. Power dynamics were influenced by military strength, resources, and alliances. Clans with fertile lands wielded more influence. Competition led to conflicts and shifting alliances. These interactions drove cultural and technological advancements. Among the myriad clans that vied for power, the Yamato clan emerged as the most influential. Their rise to dominance was a turning point in Japanese history, setting the stage for the eventual unification of the nation. The Yamato clan's strategic location in the fertile Kinki region, coupled with their military prowess and diplomatic acumen, allowed them to consolidate power effectively. They forged alliances with other powerful clans, often through intermarriage, which helped solidify their influence and expand their territory. Instead of outright annihilation, the Yamato leaders often incorporated defeated clans into their own structure, allowing them to retain a degree of autonomy in exchange for loyalty. The Yamato clan's religious and cultural influence was profound. This blend of military, diplomatic, and religious strategies enabled the Yamato clan to lay the foundations for a centralized state. The period of clan alliances and rivalries was a dynamic and transformative era in Japan's history. As clans like the Yamato sought to expand their influence, the intricate web of alliances and enmities shaped the political landscape. These interactions were marked by strategic marriages, treaties, and at times betrayals, all aimed at gaining an upper hand. Women, through strategic marriages, played crucial roles in forging alliances and ensuring the continuity of political agreements. The rivalries between clans also drove significant advancements in military tactics, agricultural practices, and cultural developments. The culmination of these alliances and rivalries eventually led to the consolidation of power under the Yamato clan, setting the stage for the unification of Japan. This period of intense competition and collaboration was instrumental in shaping the political and cultural foundations of the nation. Imagine a time when the islands of Japan, relatively isolated from the rest of the world, experienced a wave of transformative cultural exchange. This period, known as the Asuka period, marked a turning point in Japanese history. It was a time when the nation embraced new ideas, philosophies, and artistic expressions from the mainland, primarily from China and Korea. Among the most significant cultural imports were the Chinese writing system, Buddhism, and Confucianism. The Japanese adapted and integrated these elements into their existing cultural framework, creating a unique blend that reflected their own distinct identity. The allure of these new ideas, combined with the strategic vision of the ruling elite, ultimately led to their widespread acceptance and integration into the fabric of Japanese society. This period of cultural assimilation laid the foundation for the flourishing of Japanese civilization in the centuries to come. Prior to the arrival of Chinese influence, Japan lacked a formal writing system. The introduction of Chinese characters, known as Kanji, revolutionized communication, scholarship, and cultural expression in Japan. The Japanese faced the challenge of adapting a writing system designed for a vastly different language. One solution was the creation of kana, a syllabic script derived from simplified Chinese characters. Kana provided a more intuitive way to represent the sounds of the Japanese language, complementing the use of kanji for expressing concepts and ideas. The widespread adoption of kanji had a transformative impact on Japanese society, facilitating the spread of Buddhism and Confucianism. This newfound ability to record and preserve knowledge fueled intellectual growth and cultural sophistication, marking a turning point in the evolution of Japanese civilization. Buddhism, originating in India and transmitted to Japan via China and Korea, arrived on the archipelago bearing a message of enlightenment, compassion, and liberation from suffering. The arrival of Buddhism coincided with a period of social and political upheaval in Japan, as various clans vied for dominance. The ruling elite, recognizing the unifying potential of this new faith, embraced Buddhism, sponsoring the construction of temples and monasteries, and promoting its spread among the populace. Buddhism's impact on Japanese culture was profound, introducing new artistic motifs, architectural styles, and philosophical concepts. The construction of magnificent Buddhist temples showcased the architectural prowess and artistic sensibility of the time. This fusion of spiritual beliefs and social action became a hallmark of Japanese Buddhism, shaping the nation's moral compass and fostering a sense of community. While Buddhism provided a path to spiritual enlightenment, Confucianism, another influential import from China, offered a framework for ethical conduct, social harmony, and good governance. Confucianism's emphasis on filial piety, the respect and obedience owed to parents and elders, reinforced the existing patriarchal structure of Japanese society. This principle extended beyond the family unit, shaping the relationship between rulers and subjects, masters and servants. Confucianism's emphasis on education and self-cultivation also had a significant impact on Japanese society. The integration of Confucian principles into the Japanese legal system and administrative practices contributed to the development of a more centralized and efficient government. This period of cultural assimilation saw the gradual fusion of indigenous Japanese beliefs and practices with the ethical framework of Confucianism, shaping the nation's social order and moral compass for centuries to come. Imagine a world where towering mountains, whispering forests, and rushing rivers are not merely elements of the natural world, but dwelling places of powerful spirits, the revered kami. This is the essence of Shintoism, the indigenous religion of Japan, a belief system deeply intertwined with the rhythms of nature and the veneration of ancestral spirits. Shintoism, with its emphasis on purity, harmony, and reverence for the sacred, permeated every aspect of life in ancient Japan. The kami, the spirits that inhabit all things, are not distant deities but ever-present entities. Their presence felt in the rustling of leaves, the crashing of waves, and the gentle breeze that caresses a mountainside. Shrines dedicated to specific kami serve as sacred spaces where people can offer prayers, make offerings, and seek guidance from the spiritual realm. This profound respect for nature fostered a sense of harmony and interconnectedness between humanity and the natural world, a belief that continues to shape Japanese culture to this day. In the intricate tapestry of Shinto belief, ancestral veneration is interwoven with the reverence for nature, forming a continuous thread that connects the past, present, and future. Ancestors, in Shinto thought, are not merely figures from the past, but spiritual beings who continue to influence the lives of their descendants, offering guidance, protection, and blessings. Within homes, families maintained ancestral altars, known as kamidana or butsudan, where they offered prayers, food, and symbolic gifts to honor their departed loved ones. This belief in the continued presence and influence of ancestors fostered a deep sense of respect for the past and a responsibility to honor the legacy of those who came before. Emperors, the pinnacle of the social hierarchy, claimed descent from Amaterasu, the sun goddess, their lineage legitimizing their rule and connecting them to the divine origins of Japan. The arrival of Buddhism in Japan during the 6th century AD presented a unique challenge to the existing Shinto beliefs. However, instead of resulting in a clash of faiths, the Japanese, with their remarkable capacity for cultural synthesis, found ways to reconcile these seemingly disparate belief systems. Rather than viewing Buddhism as a threat, they embraced its teachings while retaining the core tenets of their indigenous faith. This process of assimilation and adaptation led to the development of a uniquely Japanese form of Buddhism, distinct from its mainland origins. One of the most striking examples of this synthesis is the concept of Shinbutsu Shugo, literally meaning kami are also Buddhas. This unique blend of indigenous and imported beliefs, a testament to the Japanese capacity for cultural adaptation, continues to shape the spiritual landscape of Japan to this day. The grace of Kemari, a dance of cooperation. In the heart of ancient Japan, amidst the grandeur of imperial courts and the solemnity of religious ceremonies, a unique sport emerged, captivating the nobility with its elegance and spirit of camaraderie. This was Kemari, a game that transcended mere athletic competition, embodying the values of harmony, cooperation, and refined etiquette that permeated Japanese society. Imagine a group of players adorned in vibrant silk robes, gathered in a spacious courtyard, their movements as graceful and deliberate as those of a choreographed dance. The object of their attention, a deerskin ball stuffed with sawdust, known as a mari, becomes an extension of their bodies as they pass it amongst themselves. Their kicks measured and precise. Their aim to keep the ball aloft for as long as possible. Unlike many modern sports, Kemari was not about scoring points or defeating opponents. Instead, it was a collaborative endeavor, a testament to the players' ability to work together, anticipate each other's movements, and maintain a harmonious flow of energy. The emphasis was on elegance, control, and the sheer beauty of the game, a reflection of the refined aesthetic sensibilities of the Japanese court. The rules of Kemari, though seemingly simple, required a high degree of skill and coordination. Players, typically 8 in number, stood in a circular formation, their movements dictated by a set of prescribed kicks and passes. The Mari, propelled into the air with a flick of the foot, soared gracefully from one player to another, its trajectory a testament to their mastery of the game. Beyond the game cultural significance and enduring legacy, Kemari held deep cultural significance in ancient Japan. It symbolized harmony, prosperity, and good fortune. The game appeased the kami, ensuring blessings. During the Heian period, Kemari was integral to courtly life. Emperors and nobles showcased their skills. Competitions were grand events with music and dance. Today, preservation societies keep Kemari's traditions alive. Kemari offers valuable lessons for the modern world. It reminds us of the power of collaboration and shared joy. Echoes of the past, the enduring legacy of ancient Japan. As our journey through the mists of ancient Japan draws to a close, we find ourselves at a pivotal juncture in history. The period before 710 AD laid the foundation of Japanese civilization. Indigenous beliefs intertwined with imported ideas, creating a unique cultural identity. From Emperor Jimmu's legendary reign to the Uji System's clan rivalries, we've witnessed the birth pangs of a nation. Buddhism and Confucianism enriched the cultural tapestry, infusing society with new perspectives and artistic expressions. Shintoism's reverence for nature coexisted with Buddhist teachings and Confucian principles. These values continue to shape Japan's character, art, and governance. The journey continues, seeds of transformation. The story of ancient Japan resonates deeply with the present, offering insights into the forces shaping the modern nation. The seeds of Japan's future triumphs were sown in these formative centuries. As we prepare to bid farewell to this era, we discern the first glimmers of transformations to come. Join us next time as we delve into the next chapter of Japan's captivating history.